What is going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this episode of RimWorld Project Xenocraft. If you want to catch the series live, you can check me out on Twitch at twitch.tv/Norskadian, and don't forget to leave me a pleasant, helpful, or positive comment for your chance at winning yourself a Colonist. I hope you enjoy. Did we trade with you? Yeah, we did trade with you guys. Okay. Diabolus is here. Demtax, can you build? Not really. But you're gonna have to. Okay, they're there. Everybody in base. All around. Let's get this door closed. You guys are over here. And now we wait. There is no opening, right? No. Okay. You're not flammable. Perfect. I can never remember. You're gonna die. You're not. You're not. So 3, 4 or 5 of them are gonna die. Perfect. We'll wait until morning. Ah, welcome back, Infinity Rose. We'll wait until morning, and then we'll go out and finish these guys off. Hopefully a few of them survive the Scaria. Scaria? 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 I don't know. Foggy rain, for those of you who don't know, I believe is the worst shooting accuracy debuff. How did I get so many colonists? Well, a lot of these guys, so these two are original. They're the OGs. One of our OGs is sitting right here. Tar. Are you still fresh? You are, so technically you could be resurrected. We had some random joiners. Ken was a Anomaly joiner. They have the unnatural healing ability. Speaking of which, I'm not going to risk it. We'll just make you a bionic leg. Some of them have been recruited. One of them was recruited by trial by combat. They did a gladiator fight, and the winner was recruited. That was Vesta. Imudo was a downed pod, and they joined us. So yeah, all different walks of life have joined us. It's been nice. Keeps it interesting? Exactly. These guys are all temporary. They're here just until, well, actually, they're here to protect this horse, believe it or not. And then once that horse leaves in 8.5 days, they'll go with it. But at some point in those 8.5 days, we're going to get an awful mech raid, and I'm not excited. Because mechs are my absolute worst possible thing to fight. I'm so bad at fighting mechs. It's not even funny. Okay, so we lost every single one of them. Fantastic. Matt, let's go analyze the signal chip. Exotic goods trader. That's good, because hopefully you have some advanced components. Standard mech tech unlocked. Perfect. You do. But naturally, we can't afford them. Two ambrosia. Ooh, UV vulnerable thin body. Interesting. Not gonna happen, but interesting. Very fast runner. That would certainly be nice. Never sleep. Oh, wow. I have to find a way to buy that. Yeah, that's a definite. Never sleep is huge. What are gene packs? Okay, gene packs are part of the Biotech DLC. Give me 2 seconds here to figure out what we're buying, and I'll be able to explain them to you a little better. Make sure that I'm not getting ripped off or anything. Okay. That's good, and make a leg and an eye. Now we'll do it in that order. If we make an eye, Ken can start shooting. Let's do the eye first. Okay, so if you look here, Oyster, for example, is a Neanderthal. Vesta is an Edekin. They're all different subspecies of human. Like Summer here being a Hymate. So for example, Edekins, if you look in here, they have germline genes, and then there's Xenogenes, and none of these are implanted. So these are all the traits of the subspecies that is Edekin. All the Edekins have these naturally. So with this here gene extractor, wow, I went very southern there, and I'm Canadian. This here gene extractor, I can scan these guys. Like Kazan, for example, needs to be gene extracted. So we'll throw Kazan in there. And that will scan one of, possibly multiple in one, of these. So the impids here are weak immunity. They die very easily to infections and such, but they're very fast running. Horrible at melee damage. They spit fire, and I don't mean in the rap sense. That was a horrible joke. I'm so sorry. Oh my god. Cold weakness, super heat tolerant, that kind of stuff. So we have been scanning these guys to get all of these. Now these ones here, these two cannot be scanned. They can only be purchased. They're considered super rare. But for example, elongated fingers, if we look at this one, elongated fingers, long, delicate fingers, and improves the carrier's manipulation capacity. This aids with many tasks, especially crafting and construction. Hence why I have a genie as a slave, because the genies are really, really good at building things, but they never fight back. Dead calm means that they will never have a aggressive social break, mental break. So Johnny here, I created a Xenogerm, which if you look, baseliners are just regular humans. They have no germline genes other than their hair and their skin color. I implanted Johnny with a whole bunch of genes to make him more powerful. So super clotting, he'll stop bleeding quickly. Unstoppable means he never slows down while taking damage. And he also now has a tail. But with the good comes the bad. I also gave him poor plants, poor animals, poor social. He's not good at talking, dealing with animals, or planting/harvesting plants. Also, if you don't balance them out, you get hunger rate. So he now eats 25% more. But you can make that 25% less. You can make it almost nothing. Or you can more than double it. So you got to be careful. That's why you want to make sure that you give them negatives as well. Hopefully I didn't go over that too quickly. Basically, it's scanning traits that certain species have and then jamming those traits into somebody else. It does sound cool. It's very cool, and that's the whole point of this series, is scan the best possible things out of all of the subspecies to create a super race. These guys are pig skins. They're basically half pig, half human. Strong immunity, reduced pain. They have pig ears, pig voice, hulking body, trotter hands. So, like I said, the genies have the better fingers. These guys have bad hands. They can't create very much. But they have robust digestion and strong stomachs. They can eat anything, whether it's raw or food poisonous, and it will not affect them. Very helpful in some ways, very useless in other ways. There are also a lot of groups that we haven't seen yet, or that you haven't seen yet in this series. So if you look there, the member xenotypes, there's wasters, hussars, Neanderthals, dirt moles, baseliners, genies, pigskins, edikins, and impids. That's almost all of the xenotypes. I don't think anybody really keeps high mates. High mates are very hit and miss as to whether or not people like them. I love them. Is that a new? No. Let's see if this was a new one. I love them. I think they're cool. They do not fight. They're considered very attractive. I wish they got that trait after they turned 18. But very attractive. They psychically bond to somebody when they're of, proper age. Meaning that relationship, I think, basically cannot be broken unless one of them dies. They will not fight. They're super good with children, but they're very delicate. Yeah, they have very high libido, so they like to do it. Again, I wish they got that when they were older, but they're born with that, so it is what it is. Certain things in RimWorld are a little different, but you gotta remember we're on an alien planet. They do things different. Four advanced components. I have 6. Yeah, we have the advanced components. You have all the DLC except the Anomaly. Anomaly is very cool. I have Anomaly enabled, but we're not using it. So this is the Fallen Monolith that you would study to progress in the Anomaly. But Ken here came from Anomaly with the Unnatural Healing, so I do have it enabled. Speaking of which, does anybody have any major injuries that we need to change? That peg leg is going to get replaced, so I'm not going to change it. No. Why are you getting rot stink exposure? Zos, where are you going? Anomaly's cool. Not my favorite of the DLCs, but it is a cool one. I definitely have favorites and least favorites. From a storytelling standpoint, ideology would be the best. They create the most backstory. Or that creates the most backstory. Biotech is probably my favorite. Royalty is almost tied, probably. Alright, Ken, it's time for you to get an eyeball. Why? I have no meds? Do we need a second, clean sweep? I think we do. Jesus, this is disgusting. Okay, so I'm completely out of meds. Ravenously hungry. Why? Eat something. There's food right there. Okay, how are we going to get meds quick? Heal root meds. Ah, you just started playing RimWorld last year? Didn't play it at all in high school? Yeah, I don't blame you there. I started playing it in high school, but I've been playing this game a long time. I have thousands of hours in this game. Which is unfortunate for my skill level, because I should be a lot better than I am by now. Didn't have time back then. Hey man, high school's a busy time. Okay, so any time now these mechs should be showing up. 6 days, we should have 2 big mech raids coming. I think I'm gonna have to build a few more of these. Oh. Jesus. I haven't even been converting you. That's awful. Somebody go fight Kazan. Chino, go beat up Kazan. Really? The clean sweep? Very concerned about our level of medication, which is none. Alright, Emiria can be released. I'm sorry I forgot about you for so long. Perfect. 8 nutrient paste, that'll go by. Ooh, 5 days for that. That sucks. You are going to struggle. You're allowed drugs. No drugs for summer. Did I get you set up? Yeah. Okay. Alright. And then let's remove this. Whoopsie. Remove that floor. Yeah, we'll get some, what's it called? Art made. Are we out of steel again? Pretty much. Okay, we need to shift focus a little bit. Actually, medicine production, first and foremost. Ken, you should now be able to get your eyeball. Let's do a left eye. You need a spine pretty bad as well. You also need a lung and a kidney. Kidney, lung. Ooh, a Gaupod sprout. Very nice. Which one's the best bed? This one. Alright, let's get an eye in you. Are you playing with Randy? Yes. I did switch to Randy Random at some point. Because I was bored. Bill on oyster. Zass, you're not supposed to be doing that. What did we lose? What did we cut off you? Nothing? That's a shock. Yeah, I want all of the herbal meds. I don't see any down here. Yep, none. Yeah, Randy Random losing is fun. I can show you that right now somehow. Interface? There's a way to change it, I swear. Ah, story seller settings. Losing is fun. Randy Random. I needed to remind myself how to do that. That's why I went through that. Okay, they're landing right there. Oh my god. Base. Base. Is there a proximity? No, there's not. Gameplay modify? Thank you, Bonsai. Okay. Now there's going to be another one come. Which is a problem. Gunner. Blaster. Not too bad. We've definitely had worse. Is there any more steel in the base? No. There isn't. That's a shame. What's this? Uranium? I didn't even know that was there. Emeria. Still just bunch of poop. And you're not a good shot, right? Not really. You're better with weapon or melee. Okay, so perhaps we take on these mechs in the morning. Area revealed. I was hoping you'd reveal some steel. Anywhere else that needs to be revealed? Nope. Pissed off Kazan again. You know what? Just beat him up. Gotcha. Okay, we got this done. So if we do end up destroying this and they attack, we can likely lead them in through there. So let's get this door open. Here. Nice. Have you opened that? Hopefully in the morning we can get that done. We need to get some wasters and maybe a hussar. No, I couldn't keep a hussar alive right now. Wasters and pigskins. When do you guys leave? 5 days? Okay. We only have 10 shells. You couldn't have landed like right here? That would have been awesome. Consume. Go eat something. You're good, you're good, you're good. Go eat something. Really? Go eat something. And Ken, you've got an eye now. So we can actually get you fighting soon. Ah, very good. Demtax, you're gonna get a goose. Ooh, fantastic. Okay, you're gonna go close that door. And then open this door. And you are gonna set this off. Beautiful. Chef's kiss. How many of you guys are there? 22? You're gonna roll through them, no problem. So Matt, let's dump a couple shells right here. Zas. Nice. Mechanoids have been assembled and will defend their cluster. Excuse you. Really? You guys just weren't attacking at all? That's insane. Emiria, fall back. Let Blitz in there. Okay, roller is fine. Let's get Emiria, Callie, roller, Biggie. Okay, Matt. Tend. Johnny. Tend. Okay. You guys are all going to be melees, right? Yes. So let's get all of you out here. And let's get all of you right here. Demtax, you step out. This should be no problem. Major break risk for Emiria. You're fine. Ooh, 21 meds? Awesome. roof here went down. Do you have any mods? I do have a few mods. I'll show you them in just a moment. All right. We are good. Did we get all the parts from you that we wanted? We took a kidney. We didn't take a lung. Okay. So we're going to take these guys for bits and pieces. Capture. Johnny. Capture. Okay, Blitz, let's get you out here to destroy this. Just want to make sure that we get everything done properly here. Okay. Oh, you died. That sucks. Okay, extract skull. Extract skull. Perfect. Awesome. Okay. So that's number 1 down. Wow, you almost died. And... we actually don't have meds for that. Haul the meds. And then tend to Emiria. Who still needs a name. I forgot to name them. Alright, so for mods. I do have a few mods. Color-coded mood bars, portraits of the rim, and trading spot. I believe there's a couple more mods. Oh yeah, there's a mod that you see when I pause and unpause and fast forward, there's no sound for that. That's because, like I said, all of this gets uploaded to YouTube. And some people can find those sounds very annoying. The constant flicking on and off, stuff like that, so I turned that off. That's a mod by Rodamont, who is somebody that I watch when I'd like to learn. Shout out to Rodamont. I don't think he knows I exist, but, you know, maybe one day. Yeah, he created that. I think it's useful. I think it's a great idea. I also think that everybody is going to get a skull spike in their room if they can. But yeah, those are my mods. Very simple mods. I really, really like this portrait one. I think it brings a lot of life to the colonists. Gives them a lot more to look at. Something, gives them more life. That's how we'll say that. Alright, Emiria, you're going to cause some problems. Speaking of which, Emiria, you need a name. Emiria's down. Did you lose any limbs? You did not. You weren't far off. But you need a name, and you are going to be... Such a long list of names here. We'll name you Cosmo. For Z_Cosmo. Is it a S or a Z? Cosmo. There we go. If you're wondering, Infinity or anybody else that is watching, Bonsai, the people on the YouTube channel or paid subscribers on Twitch obviously get the biggest chance at it, but with the paid subscribers and the nicest, most positive, most helpful commenters on the YouTube series, they get colonists named after them. So every single person that you see here That is a permanent full-time colonist. All of them are named after you guys. Use the allow tool, common sense, hug libs. Oh yeah. Yeah, wall light is, that's vanilla now, by the way. Wall light is right here. Completely vanilla as of the most recent large update overhaul. Oysters finally lost it. Did you cut anything? Ooh, you cut a leg off of Kazan. Damn, son. Let's go hack something off of you in retaliation. My guy. You're only level 7. Did you lose a limb? Super close. Don't let him grab that axe. Wow, you are one tough bugger. Damn. Yeah. I figured since it was on your mod list, you might not be aware, and it's definitely a good thing to learn. It's nice to see that they actually listen to us. When we start modding things in, and everybody's using it, not we, I don't know how to mod, but when people start modding things in and everybody's using it, it might be something that's worth adding. Hungry pen animals. Bruh. Oh, you're completely out of hay. That'll do it. I have a lot of animals in here, man. Wow. Okay, here's that mech cluster. What are you? Weather controller, fog. Wow, that's the worst possible one. Okay, everybody back inside. I don't think I have a policy set up for pigs. I don't. 17 pigs. Alright, I want 1 adult, 2 young. We'll do 3 female adult and 3 young. Yeah. Most of the mods you use are under the mods icon. You're not sure how to add them in yet. I'm not sure exactly what you mean. I only mod off of Steam. Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. So do you mean you don't know how to add them to your actual game? You don't know how to add them to your save file or your future save or your future playthrough that you're going to be using? We got a lot of wood that we're going to need. Okay, so let's see. Centipede gunner. Ooh, drop beacon, drop beacon. Oh. Blaster. No burners, just 1 scorcher. Okay. Okay. I can live with that. Might have to open this up. There's really nothing out there for them to eat, actually. Berserk Chasm. Yeah, so if they're on the mods for the main screen, and you click and load them in, they do tend to have to be in a specific order, especially if you're using Hugslib or Harmony. But if that's the case and they're on there, by adding them, it should automatically restart your game. If it doesn't, restart your game, and then they should be added. But if they're not, then maybe comment under one of my videos and somebody can help you. Or Reddit is a huge, huge help for me. The RimWorld subreddit is fantastic. Okay, it's noon. Let's close this. You use Reddit a lot? I mean, Reddit gets a bad rap for a lot of the bad people that are on it, and there are bad people on Reddit, but man, can it be a useful tool when needed. Okay. Which one to use a better shot? 16, 14, 17? Okay, so it is you two. Are you fed? Yes. Are you fed? Fed enough. Let's make sure everybody has eaten. I don't really care about you guys. Oh, you know what we should do? Get a couple of shield belts made. Okay. We want to do the most damage possible. So first round's going to hit right there. Here we go. Okay. Matt, I don't want you front and center. Is that all I have? 4 shooters? No. 5. Vesta. Okay, you need to go down. Thank you. When these guys get in here, we're going to change tactics. Okay. Change tactics. Let's put you 3 on this side. Okay, did a good amount of damage. Okay, Demtax, fall back. Cosmo, fall back. I don't want you in on this. Okay. Demtax, Cosmo, I'm gonna have you guys actually run back. Now let's have our shooters pull back up here. You guys pull down here. Whoa, Chino. What you doing? Alright, let's wander our way on in here. You're super hurt. You're going to take your time. You're barely even touched. Okay. Get out of there. Run, run, run. Come on out. All the way out. Beautiful. That's exactly what I wanted. Now this could be a problem. I don't think it will be, but it could be. I'm going to send you guys out as individuals. I'm going to have you huddle up here-ish. 1, 2, 3. Hopefully you don't die. If you do, oops. But I don't want my guys having anything to do with it. One, 2, 3. Should be completely fine attacking because they have the shield belts. These things tend to explode, that's why I separated them. I could put them all on one, but then if they explode like this... Beautiful. Nice. Alright, that might be one of the best mech defenses I've ever done. Let me tell you, good ones are far and few in between with me. My other worst enemy is breachers. I'm so bad with breachers. Alright, what's wrong with you guys? Insulted. Insulted. Okay. Chemical hunger. Extract some skulls, please. Well, this has gone surprisingly well. A drifter. Oh, nice green eyes. Joyous. You're a good thing to have around. But I don't trust you. Void fascination does not help. And you're not that useful. Joyous is nice. A joyous present really helps with mood. We haven't struggled too much with mood recently. You know, probably shouldn't say that too loud, but it's just kind of a fact. Okay, so you guys leave in 1.3 days. Here's my question. We have an ancient mechanizer complex. Do we have anybody else that's good at crafting? Zast's okay, okay, no, 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 no. Summer? You know what we could do? Turn Summer into a mechanizer. And have Summer handle all of the like non-lethal mechs, and then get Matt some lethal mechs. That's an idea. I think what I'm going to do is wait for Demtax and Cosmo to be healed up a little better. And then maybe we'll go get ourselves another mech. Link. Oh yeah, deep drilling, that's what we need. We haven't even used our burn pit yet. We've been doing pretty well without it. Okay, I need you guys out here just in case he turns hostile. Exactly what I was worried about. You hear screams answering the call. I had a feeling you were bad news bears. We're going to take your head. And everybody's coming inside. You are going to be parked here. You here. You here. They are coming. Lots of stuff up here to take. Zas, go eat something. I'll call you guys when it's time. It's time. Close that door. Oh God. Okay. Let's get up here. Let's get up here. Yeah, I had a feeling that wasn't going to be it. Blitz, how you doing? Not well. Neither one of you are doing very well. Give them some time. I think that's all of it. Okay. Fumiko's bugs. 7-year-old Fumiko. No. No interest in children except for the one, because you were a high mate, and that is special. We'll go like that, I guess? Yeah. I need a big zone of heal root. You will be cloth. You will be Nuturamine. And then we'll just leave the herbal here, even though, again, we don't have any. Okay. You. I want... we don't have the meds for it. Ah! Okay. Trying to decide what all we're going to take with us. So this defense will be huge for us while we're gone. As long as it's people and they're not breachers. You're gone in 6 hours. Wish I had a couple of horses. Yeah, there were no horses. Alright, I think it's time we stop making gladiuses for a bit. What we do need... Oh no, we're about to get a better SMG. Another normal one, very nice. We can put you there. Let's get that horse in the shuttle. We're almost out of food. Damn. Alright. Be gone, you guys. $46. Not bad. Standard body, slow, robust. Yeah. We're still struggling to have negatives here. Put that there. Very, very low on food. That's a lot of muffalo. That would feed us for a long time. Oh my god. Oh my god, I didn't even notice. Oh my god. Oh my god, go get the yak. Oh my god. We've been waiting so long for a yak. This isn't even funny. Where are you, Vesta? Vesta, hurry up! There's a yak! Come on. Vesta, this could be your yak. Oh, we got the yak! Boris has a new yak friend. Oh my god. We've waited so long for a female yak and one just wandered in. Oh, I can't believe that. It's been, what, this is going to be episode 16 probably by now? 16 episodes we've been waiting for a yak. That's 16 hours. For one little baby yak. Ah, I'm so happy. Yak needs a name. Where's Rux? All right. How many animals do I have? Too many, unless you mean in real life. 22. You mean in real life? Not enough.